Hi Sequels friends, welcome to day 25 of Vlogvember. Today we are processing through some inventory, getting it photographed, getting it listed, just getting it done. Welcome back to my channel, friends. It is so wonderful to have you here today. I cannot believe it is the last week of Vlogvember. It is so bittersweet. But I can't believe it's almost over, but I'm glad that I challenged myself to do this, and I'm even more excited that you guys have come along for the ride and that I've made so many new Sequels BFFs, so thank you. Let's get into this video. I filmed it during the weekend, and I had ThredUP t-shirt box to process and get listed, as well as a ThredUP shoe box, both of which you can see the videos on this channel of the unboxing. I also had a Goodwill mini haul that I just shared with you guys this week as well. So I need to get all of this inventory processed because I have some bins inventory coming in, and until I move this out of my room, I can't move anything else in. I also thought it would be interesting to time myself during each of the steps of this process, and we'll go over that in this video. And I was shook, guys. I am really surprised how long it took me to clean and process these shoes. Please watch this video and let me know how long it takes you. Let's get into it. First things first, we need to put away all of the t-shirts that I have already photographed. Now, I didn't time the t-shirt photographing process, but I will be happy to tell you guys photographing t-shirts is lickety-split. I literally leave them on the hanger. I have a nail on my wall. I put the shirt hanger on the nail, take a picture of the front, take a close-up of the graphic, turn it over, take a picture, that's it. And then I just need to do a sleeve, chest, and shoulder to hem measurement. That goes pretty quick, which is also great because ThredUP t-shirt boxes are not super expensive. So if you want something that doesn't take a lot of time, and in addition to photograph and list, and it doesn't cost a lot, ThredUP t-shirt boxes are where it's at. Overall, it took me 15 minutes to fold, bag, itemize on my spreadsheet. You guys know I have my handy dandy spreadsheet I like to keep everything on. If you like to use the accounting and inventory management in a software program like List Perfectly, that would save you a little bit of time, but I don't trust List Perfectly. What if it shuts down one day? I want to have my handy dandy spreadsheet. Plus, I like to use my spreadsheet to analyze my sales in different ways. So fold, bag, itemize on a spreadsheet, and put away took me 15 minutes. There were 25 t-shirts to take care of. That is because 3 of them went to my partner, and 2 of them I found stains on when I was photographing. You gotta love that ring light. It really does point out any stains there may be. And so those are currently being soaked with some OxiClean and are, well, sprayed with OxiClean, and are sitting in my laundry basket for the next load of laundry that has to get done. So you're not going to see all of the t-shirts here, but know that it took 15 minutes, just so you don't have to sit through a gazillion minutes of me folding t-shirts. And after they're folded, it's time to walk on over to my next door room. I call the dining room. I don't know what room it is, but it is where I store all my things. So it's time to put those 20 t-shirts away in a tote so that they are all nicely stored away, pre-packaged, and ready to go when anybody buys them. The next thing I want to do today is list some items online. Now, those t-shirts, I already took the time to list them on List Perfectly. T-shirt listing, super quick on List Perfectly. I don't put any description. I have my brand, whether it's new, used, whatever, size. It's a super quick little cut and paste that I just fill in for t-shirts. So listing them is actually a quick process as well. Cross-listing them, even quicker. It took me 24 minutes to cross-list these 9 t-shirts. I don't list them all. I'm just listing a handful of them a day. I had missed a listing day or 2, so that's why I listed 9 on this day. But to list them on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari, or to cross-list them, it took me 24 minutes. That is less than 1 minute per listing. That is what I love about List Perfectly. I got this program when I was working because it was so helpful for me to just sit on the weekend, build a bunch of listings, and then takes me just a few minutes to cross list them out to each platform. Now we're going to move on to that ThredUP shoebox. I have some cleaning to do. I'm not going to show you me taking pictures of these shoes because you guys know I just have my cell phone and I use it to take the pictures, but I do need to clean them up. So unfortunately, I still haven't bought any magic erasers. You guys, I don't know why I keep forgetting. So I have these darn Lysol wipes to use, and I got to be honest with you, they don't work very well. So don't make my mistake. Don't waste your time cleaning shoes unless you have the magic erasers, because that's going to be what gets the job done. I'll show you the befores right here and the afters right here. Now overall, to clean these shoes, it took me 1 hour, 15 minutes to clean the sneakers, to suede brush the shoes that I'll show you shortly, to leather condition, which I'm going to show you shortly, and to photograph. That was for 11 pairs of shoes, 1 belt, 1 bag, and 1 scarf. That is an average of 5 minutes and 20 seconds per shoe. I was shook, you guys. As you can see right here, I'm undoing the laces and tucking them in. It just gives a cleaner look for photography. And then I take some of this brown paper I keep on hand to fill my boxes, or to wrap leather, such it should go in plastic, and I'm just going to shove this in there so it has a nice firm look when photographing. And here's a tip, guys, I don't leave that paper in there. When I'm done photographing, I take that paper out, I put the shoe on the shelf, and I use the same paper in the next shoe, because waste not, want not. Now, as you can see on these suede items, I do like to take the suede brush and brush out those toe beds. It's just a little bit funky to get a used shoe where somebody else's footprint is in there. So I take that, I rub those out, and then I use this lint roller to just take off the excess pieces of suede. And as I said before, the next task that we have to do is some leather conditioning. Of course, I use my Dr. Martens Wonder Balsam. This stuff lasts forever, guys. I swear I bought this like 5 years ago and I still have half of it left. I take that to this beautiful Coldwater Creek belt that I just thrifted at Goodwill, as well as this amazing Coach bag find. So, like I said, all of these tasks for the shoes, the bags, took me 1 hour and 15 minutes. Now we're going to get to listing all of these shoes on List Perfectly so that I have listings that I can cross list throughout the week, and I'll just shoot like, 3 or 4 over a day to help with the algorithm. Now this process took me 1 hour and 45 minutes to create 14 listings in List Perfectly. Mind you, I already had a roundabout idea of the prices because I shared that ThredUP shoebox video with you, but I needed recently sold descriptions and keywords, so I did have to do a little bit of research. This was like 7.5 minutes a listing. I feel like that is a while longer than it should be. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. So I listed all the shoes, the scarf, the handbag, the belt. When listing the belt, I realized my price on the Coldwater Creek black leather belt I already have is a little bit high, so I lowered the price to match it. And then also I had listed on Saturday all 20 of the t-shirts, which did not, as I said before, take as long to do the listings for. But 7.5 minutes per listing for shoes seems a little bit high. All in, it took me 3 hours and 39 minutes to complete all of these tasks over the weekend. The only thing I have left are these 3 pairs of shoes, which need some more in-depth cleaning, and this Coach bag, which is ready to go. I just didn't get around to photographing it. So my rack is empty and ready for some new stuff, and I started pulling for my next sweater weather show on Whatnot and Posh Live. And can we just take a minute to appreciate Cutesy Furiosa? Really, guys? 14 minutes to clean, photograph, list, put on my little spreadsheet, to do all the things. On average, 14 minutes per shoe. I really need to be conscious about how long that takes and take that into consideration when getting these boxes, especially since some of those ThredUP boxes, shoe boxes, have not really been worth the financial aspect of it, let alone taking into consideration how long it takes to process. Woo, I tell you, I was shook. But also got a lot of things done in just 4 hours on a weekend, and that gives you a better idea of how long it takes to do some of these things when you're a part-time reseller. I'd also like to know if you have timed yourself doing any of these things, and if you have, let me know about how long it takes. I don't know if I'm a slowpoke. Sometimes I watch YouTube videos and on my ADHD, I get distracted. So I may be a slowpoke, and if I am, you guys feel free to let me know down below, because that is something I need to work on. As always, thank you guys for tuning in. I have another week packed full of fun videos that you will not want to miss out on. So if you haven't taken the time to go ahead, become a Sequels BFF, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so that you're notified every time I list a new video. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow with some more reselling content. Bye, friends.